What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3-point conversion radio. They got all of it and they keep it funky. Let's get it.
What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? And yes, not doing this by myself. Man, it feels good to actually say that. I got my guy to the right of me. My guy Mace. What up, Mace?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah.
Bruh. What's going on, man? How you been, dog?
Hey man, it's a wild ride we on, but you know, life be lifing. We ain't gonna complain, because if we complain, ain't nobody gonna listen to you. So you might as well, you know what I'm saying? Take one on the chin, just keep it moving, my boy. Just keep it moving, my boy.
I'm with you, dog. Man, I've been going through. Been crazy, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you the freaking tree, man, from my neighbor's yard on what was that, man? When that happened? Last Sunday or the Sunday before last, when we had a storm, bruh, came down on my gate in the backyard, went through the back and went through the side, came at an angle. 2 trees fell off, bruh. And then the insurance talking about we aren't fight this, but they're talking about it's the new rule in the land. It's the act of God. So yeah,
Amen.
She responsible for the tree, but she's not responsible for the gate. And I'm like, come on, man, her insurance not.
Let me tell you what's crazy. And we were just having this conversation earlier today. What's the use of having insurance? Why do we pay all this money for these premiums and all this stuff, and they want to fight you on everything? Like, so what do y'all cover?
Right.
What do you? Why do I see? What if I stop sending you this money? There's gonna be an issue. So I'm paying you for just in case something happens. Oh, by the way, something happens, and yeah, man.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, my insurance is tripping off their insurance. Like, that don't make sense. But I don't know. We gonna. That's the new fight now, dog.
This is what I'm telling you. Life be lifing.
Yes, bro. Yes, man. But
and you can't even, some of the stuff you can't even factor in. Now, where that come from?
I don't know, dog. I swear, man. I don't know, but
now where that come from?
I'm just glad to be back, bro. Because man, once again, we get into the Super Bowl, man. Because we're gonna do these quick hits, but I'm gonna get into it. But I got sick again, bro. My whole crew got sick, dog. Now it wasn't like last time.
Everybody I talked to got sick. Who was down there? Everybody.
Yeah, we all got sick. We were passing along like it was. Football players got sick. It was crazy.
Never go to New Orleans. Never ever again in life.
But you know what? I think it was because it was just the right time that virus was out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it just hit, dog.
But in New Orleans, you can't spread people out like in
No.
Las Vegas. Spread people out.
Yeah.
It's enough. New Orleans is just one central spot.
That's it.
Bourbon Street.
That's it. That's it.
End of story.
That's all it was, dog.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it was, man. But hey, before we go any further, I gotta show you. I got a comment, dog. I gotta show y'all. So the name of the show, if you hadn't paid attention, I don't know if you know, is All Eyes on Me. It's perfect for what we're talking about. Look at this, dog. Because I got Joel Embiid on there.
Hey, that guy there, man. If you're a Philadelphia 76 fan, you just need to be happy that the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Because you the process or whatever they call it today is done.
It's done, bro.
Barbecue chicken.
And you know, that's what we're going to talk about today. We definitely got to talk about Philly, man, and just what's going on there, man. Like that's weird. It's crazy. I don't know, but we're gonna get into that. Also, we got to get into this Shedeur Sanders, the NFL Combine, period. But then with Shedeur, there's been a lot of flack with him not throwing. Yeah. Gotta get into that. Talk about that. Also, man, I want to ask you when we get there. I want to ask you which drill, either we do it for each position or just one drill. Which drill is the most effective or is the most beneficial to players that can help players? You know what I'm saying? Also, man, we're still got to talk about these Hawks, man, because I got a team, bro, that I'm comparing them to the NFL, and you know the team very well, but that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Do I know them well? I don't know no NFL team right now. Hence the jersey I got on.
Right.
Transfer portal.
It's full effect, huh?
Taking visits and everything, baby. Taking visits, man. Shout out to Cincinnati Bengal fans who acknowledged that they saw they was in my top 7. They sent some nice gifts. So, man, Cincinnati
nice.
Bengals.
That's what's up.
Shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals, but Cincinnati. Eagles ain't staying now, so.
Yeah. I don't think he is, man. But also, man, we got to talk about Unrivaled, bro. That's the hottest thing going. I ain't gonna lie, Mace. You know, while I was sick, I was watching that. I was watching that instead of the NBA, dog. Every night.
NBA is
it's a wrap. It's a wrap, dog. But yeah, so we got to talk about that, man. And what they got going on, and then MLB, bro, it's training camp. You know,
loving me some spring training. I get some form of spring training every day. Love it.
Yeah,
just such a baseball junkie.
Yeah, and I definitely got to ask you about what you think about the Braves, man. What's going on with the Braves? How you feel about that? So then we got Dr. Fowler coming on, like always, man. We got what's on our mind. We definitely got to talk about what's on our mind, man. Sit back and relax. And we got the Stop It segment. We got quick hits. So, hey, man, let your family and friends know they can look at the show live. We on the 3-Point Conversion.com. We're on the 3-Point Conversion YouTube channel and, of course, 3-Point Conversion Facebook page. And, hey, man, let's get to these quick hits. Let's get it. And first off, Mace, I got to get your I gotta see where you are on this, because man, I don't know if y'all gonna like how I feel about this, but the NFL says it plans to put its electronic system to measure first downs, into the motion this upcoming season. So instead of using the yardsticks, old school and everything like that, yeah, they're They're going to do what up, Vince? They're going to use they're going to use new technology, man. So it's going to have this technology is going to electronically measure if they made the first down or not. Now they still will have the yardsticks and everything on the sidelines with guys holding it, but that will be just for backup.
No.
Anytime you need just for backup, lets you know we shouldn't do this. Right. Here's my take on it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, dog. I know we complain a lot. We complain about the cheating play with the Chiefs, or we complain a lot about, man, that was the first down. I mean, you should be able to get it. If I can see it at home, you should be able to see it on the video in New York. But still, here's my thing. That's the whole point about being a fan, dog. We got to yell at something. Everything can't be perfect. We don't want things to be perfect. You're taking the fanhood out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be, oh, well, it was the first down. No. I want to yell at the TV. I want to say they cheated.
Yeah.
I want to be able to fall back on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with a good cheat every now and then,
Yeah.
Or a good controversial call where we can't. That's why I'm tired of I understand challenge, but sometimes that gets out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, football, I get because you're missing a lot in football. But even with basketball, dog, I don't even like the challenges. Now you get a third shot. No, that's not basketball. That doesn't look right, sound right.
A terrible call, a terrible review cost the Hawks the other night, but it's neither here nor there.
Right.
Yeah.
So just be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Like,
be wrong.
But that's the whole point of being a fan, dog. Is to yell, complain about something, be mad. That's water cooler talk. Well, I mean, I guess we on the phone now because most people not at work unless you for the government. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, it's bro. That's Monday quarterback right there. That's all I'm saying, man. Go ahead. How you feel about it?
I don't like it. You've told us since the advent of that first down line that's on TV that's not official and that's not accurate. Now that's pretty much the basis of what you're gonna use now. You're taking some good brothers off the job. It's two less people gonna have a job.
Right.
They're gonna be standing over there, but you're not gonna use them. So eventually you're gonna phase out the sticks.
Right.
We gotta stop tweaking and messing with the game. That's so trivial. If it's third and short, it's third and short. Mm-hmm. If it's 4th and inches, it's 4th and inches. Mm-hmm. If he clearly got a first down, he clearly got a first down. Hell, you got the index card in your damn pocket for the just in case. Let's stop overthinking this thing, NFL. NFL, you're the king. Nothing you can do can mess up how I thought process about the game until you start doing stuff like this.
Right.
Now you sitting there like, see, they got a good thing. See, the NFL don't understand that they are the super kingpins.
Yeah.
No matter what they do, we gonna love it. If you don't, whatever, they gonna plow over you anyway. It's when you start doing stuff like this.
Because it's ratings. You taking away, that's what ratings about. I mean, that's the whole point. That's what make the NFL the NFL. That's what make a sport a sport.
Like
the fact that you going back and forth, you don't agree with it. Whatever. Sometimes we want that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you want that. You know.
And there's a guy who refereed for like 30 days.
30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. I was out. I was like, I can't do this. The human element is what makes the game great. Like, hey, by my eye, he didn't get the first down. Or hey, he got enough for the first down. Leave the game alone, Goodell. Goodell, y'all are King Kong. Leave it alone. I don't like Raphael. I don't like this at all, big dog.
Nah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro.
I don't like it at all.
Moving on, this is very interesting. So the NFLPA, if y'all don't know, the NFLPA comes out. They started this recently, like where they're doing report cards of teams. So, and it comes from the players of that team.
Yeah.
So, as not Jeremiah Trotter, but JC Trotter says, JC Trotter, who is he's the president. So he's saying that, just can't walk up to your GM or your owner like, hey, man, this sucks. We don't like this. So you're going to be out of a job. So this is the way they do. They vote. Now they'll name demographics, which is, to me, I don't know why, but they won't name players.
Right.
So either or, they come out with report cards, and basically it's it's like the overall evaluation of the workplace environment. So
like exit interviews.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be the facilities, the practice facilities. Then it could be what you think the coach is, what you think the GM, and all that. So the Dolphins came in first, Vikings came in second, right? And this is the second year in a row that they came in. They did this last year, right? I think they started maybe last year. I don't know. I gotta double check that. But the Falcons, they were 25th last year.
Yeah.
They came in third this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also Raheem Morris with the coaches period. Raheem Morris came in second with the best rating, A+, the best rating behind Dan Quinn as far as coaches' feedback from the players.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that he's highly receptive to locker room feedback. That's why they like him, which makes sense. I mean, just from being in there and being around training camp, you could tell the players love Raheem. You know what I'm saying? Raheem makes it to where you can enjoy what's going on. What up, cuz? My God. Yeah, and everything. So it's so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like players love it. But I want your opinion. When you first saw this, or if you're seeing it right now for the first time, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's a good idea. And it actually helps when you kind of think about when players are talking about making moves in free agency. Of course, the players talk to other players at other organizations, and what is it like? How do y'all go about this? How you go about that? Not surprised when you see that, like the Redskins, the Commanders are number one. The new management, Magic Johnson is part of this. So you have this like A1 type staff who's coming. Anything got to be better than what they did, under your boy. So you can see that. And then Dan Quinn, we've been around Dan Quinn enough when he was here in Atlanta. He's like a player's coach. And whenever you start a new culture and it's always been terrible, if you just show them anything new, like say, hey, when Snyder was here, y'all got 2-pack cleats. Now this new management, y'all get 10-pack. Oh yes, Q rating, we good. With Raheem, like say, you can see the Falcons again. Arthur Smith kind of had everybody, in the building. People didn't like Arthur Smith. So, when you got a leader like that, you bring the morale down. So, of course, everybody is just going to drag the whole building. Bring this youthful energy in, and Ra, who's a true people's person, everybody going to be up again. When it's always real, real, real bad, and you bring in new management, of course, everybody going to be happy. So, not surprised about those ratings. Like now, the teams will probably at the end of this thing are probably teams that have terrible leadership, terrible management, facilities subpar. I mean, all of that stuff plays a factor.
Jets came in last.
Of course.
Woody was worst. They voted him the worst, right?
You have arguably the worst owner. Now that Daniel Snyder gone, you probably have the worst owner in the NFL who don't know what the hell he doing. Aaron Rodgers, upon further review, he brought the morale down in that building. You fired Salah, who was kind of a people person, and
like you should. I don't think
like
you can tell that was personal. Whatever happened, that was personal.
So I can see that
the Chargers made the biggest jump too. They went from 30th to 4th.
Dude,
behind the Falcons.
get rid of Boo Boo Staley. Bring in Jim Harbaugh, who is a known winner.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you change coach, it's almost like if you're a high school coach, you're a college coach. If you're replacing, of course, if you coming in, if you got the job, that mean the regime was bad.
Right.
You come in new and you just a new voice, a fresh start. Everybody gonna love it. I liken it to Clark Atlanta. Clark Atlanta been 0-10 the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Enter Teddy, I think his last name, Teddy Keaton. Breath of fresh air, new energy, new approach. Clark went 9-3 last year. Clark ain't won 9 games in probably 10, 15 years.
Right.
Whenever you got somebody who's energetic and just bring fresh energy, dude, you can't help but change. You can't help but change.
No, you're right. Moving on, and last but not least, so John Lynch came out and said Debo Samuels, he won a fresh new start. We're gonna honor that and give him a fresh new start. So which I mean, True is like, all right, bro, we don't want you because you're always injured. But then, too, to me, it's still classy for him to do that, you know. And I mean, and you can tell, even though you have a lot of general managers who were players, but it's different when if either you sucked or you were a quarterback, because the quarterback used to get in your way anyway. So you're like, get everybody else. But when you were a Hall of Famer and you were a safety, it's coming from a different perspective.
Right.
And so it's just cool. You know, we ain't even got to stay on that long, but it's just cool to see John Lynch do something like that. So kudos to John Lynch, whatever. Real quick, where do you think Debo end up? Where you see him fitting? Because we don't know if Debo is what if he's a wide receiver.
Well, no, we know he's not a wide receiver. He's a gadget guy.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that, because you're right, he's a gadget guy, but at the same time, they didn't use him as a wide receiver, which, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Because he's a get dog. He don't run good routes. Debo is a guy that you just got to get the ball in his hand.
Right.
You know, quick screen. That's why they're using the way they use him. I think once they signed Ayuk to that big old deal, it was really no way they were gonna be able to kind of give Debo the kind of money, especially when his productivity is kind of going down, because he's a guy that's dependent on, like I say, reverses, quick screens, and then Debo got to stay in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Like Debo, you always see when the season starts towards the end of the season, Debo week 1 versus like week 10, he always like a different guy. He gets heavier as the season go on. Then you couple that with them outfits. Yeah.
The way the joke will be walking. But anyway,
it's time to go. I ain't trying to hold you, but Debo. Yeah. So you got to figure out, where do them outfits work? Like certain cities, like he can't go to Philadelphia wearing them outfits. Like them outfits don't work.
He can't. All right, man. So look, and that ends quick hits, but I want to just real quick, man, just give a brief of what happened out there, man. Sorry we couldn't have you, man. You know, we understand.
Yeah, man. Life, man.
Life be lifing.
Listen, I was all in the group chat. I was checking the page and the videos every day. Like, man, when they gonna post the content?
Bro, it was so crazy. Look, let me tell you. Shout out to
time out. Right. I do have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
I do have a bone, and I'm still mad at you about this. Bruh, I don't care about Dak Prescott, man. He not my quarterback no more, man. Don't be tagging me with Dak, man. I don't like that dude no more, man.
Oh, man. Hey.
Don't be telling him I'm jumped the bandwagon. He know I jumped the bandwagon.
So the funny thing, look, let me tell you about that with Dak. So funny. The thing about Dak was, I told Dak, like I said, he was so enamored. So I'm like, I guess we start there. So we got invited to the Jordan family party, which was dope. I was like, boy,
Gotta
Mason
be
need to be
enjoying.
in for this. Yeah, and you had all these players and everybody there. But so meanwhile, Dak was there. So I'll go up to Dak. We all feeling good. We drinking, we smoking. They giving us cigars. We chilling. They bringing out food.
It's a Jordan event.
Yeah.
No limit. No limit.
And I see Dak. So I walk up to Dak with his fiance. I'm like, what up, Dak? What up, bro? How you doing, man? He's like, oh, what's up? So Dak, bro, I gotta tell you this. So I always want to tell him this. And you've been there before. Not been there before, but you probably remember this too. I was like, Dak, I gotta say this, dog. I said, bruh, the first play in your NFL career, it was a preseason game against San Diego Chargers at the time. I said, and I remember you threw a screenplay. But dog, it was something about that screen. The way you orchestrated the screenplay, it was like, yo, they got a quarterback. Oh, this dude legit. When I tell you Dak went berserk. Yeah. Oh, for real? Oh, appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that. He went to his feet. You hear that, babe? He said, I'm being like, dang, they must have talked about this on the way here or something. He was hyped, dog. Like he was, bro, like he told his girl, like, I told you, like, I don't know what was said then. I don't know what.
That might be his favorite NFL play of his career.
It might be, dog, but he was hyped. He was so hyped. He was like, yeah, Dad, appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. I was like, yeah, dog, we laughing, whatever. Not telling about you and all that. But either or, so I'm like, all right, man, let's I'm like, yo, let's get a pick. Because it wasn't that type like, yo, you mind we here? Because we here, they think, they somebody.
Oh, yeah, you win, you win. You win.
I'm like, yo, let's get a pick. But still, some players could be on that. And sure enough, he like, is what he said, dog. He said, I'm like, yo, man, because I'm like, yo, man, let's get a pick. Here go Dak.
Yeah.
My bad. I wrong button. So usually when you ask a player that, how is a player? Player's gonna be like, they're gonna be like, that's cool. Yeah, we can take a pick or whatever, right? Here go Dak. Yeah, let's get a pick. Babe, can you take this pick? This joker took my phone and gave it to her. Like, no, it's not, man. Like, it was crazy, dog. But the coolest person at the Jordan party, Mace, the coolest person at the Jordan party, dog. Nah, he got the title of the coolest person in the NFL. Sean Payton, dog. Sean Payton there.
I can see Sean Payton being cool.
Sean Payton. The funny thing was,
and they were back in New Orleans where he never got to pay for another meal ever in life in New Orleans.
Yeah, and then what up, Twan? What up, Antoine? And then the fact that, so it was funny because we in there, we got a drink in our hand, we chilling, and cousin tell you this too, it's so funny, man. We all just talking, and somebody was like, yo, there goes Sean Payton. It's like when we turn around, this joker just appeared, like came out of nowhere, dog. Like,
it's New Orleans, man. That man good for life in the NO.
Oh yeah, he good. And so I told him, I said, Coach, I gotta tell you, I said, Coach, before anything, dog, I gotta let you know, your shoe game is sick. I'm gonna let you know that. I know about your shoe game.
Yeah, Jordan guy.
Oh man, appreciate it. He feeling nice. We feeling that joker to hit me in my chest. Appreciate that, man, and all that. Cool, man. Talking, man. He dropping jewels. He giving us stuff. Just I can't even repeat, but he's just telling us stuff. We like, what? You lie, whatever. But the dopest part, which made my night, he was like I said, he was the best part of the Super Bowl. Right. But the dopest part was we were just talking about just what's the quarterback name over there?
Carr?
No, his quarterback. And we were just talking about like just motivation, how he motivate people. We were just talking about that. And I was like, Coach, I said, look, I don't know if you know this. I said, but I got a feeling you did. So, coach, I don't know. It was a question I asked Jesse Bates. I was like, I asked Jesse Bates' question. And you had to be there, Antoine. That's all I got to say, dog. That's all I got to say. But anyway, asked him about, hey, you know, the question I asked about Jesse Bates, I asked Jesse Bates' question about Knicks. You know, and I ain't mean no harm. I was just asking him about Knicks, whatever. And he was talking about Knicks. He was bigging him up. And then he was like, yeah, but you know, Knicks is not really a rookie because he's been in college for 6 years. And so me, and then I told him, me and D-Lair, we was like, nah, 10 years. And we laughed. And he was like, right, 10 years. It was joking. I said, they called fire, coach. I said, I don't know, man. I got a feeling you used that. He was like, that was your question? I'm like, yeah. I remember, yes, I used that question.
Yeah.
I said, coach, I knew y'all beat the bricks out of. So it was dope, man. In fact, he was like, and he kept saying, your question, we use your question. And I remember, bro, that was the dopest thing. Then his wife was like, yo, yeah, the 3-point conversion. I heard of y'all, man. I've seen y'all. It was dope. But like I said, Malik Neighbors was there. Puka was there. Bryce Young, Charles Woodson, he cool as. You know how some people, man, you just, because you in an environment, you so cool, you don't even want to take pictures with. You don't even want to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? You just, that's how cool it was, man. Cuz over there, because Cuz from Michigan, you know, so now they talking whatever, they Michigan talk or whatever, but it was dope, man. But as far as Radio Row, it wasn't the same, dog. They changed it. They changed the format. I guess it's a new crew. It was all messed up, bro. It wasn't the same, dog.
But you know what's crazy? I'm willing to bet again. I think, could be wrong. I just think just the layout of New Orleans, especially the way the Super Bowl has become, the layout of New Orleans is not conducive to host the Super Bowl anymore. It's just not.
But here's the funny thing, though, because we were talking about this. Because it's too condensed, too small.
Condensed.
The thing is, though, because this is like their 12th Super Bowl or something like that, it's like they still know how to do it. Because it wasn't necessarily the city. This is more so with the NFL committee because it's a different
right.
But as far as the city, as condensed as it was, honestly, Mace, everything was pretty much real cool and just smooth. But because they know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
but it is.
It's probably has changed from like the last time they had it. It's changed, and it's gonna continue to change. So I always think about, like I say, whether it's so this is why the NFL always want people to build new stadiums or do this, because you got to think about by the time the Super Bowl comes to Atlanta, we're gonna have 4 more new hotels downtown.
Right.
All of that stuff right there between State Farm and Mercedes-Benz Stadium is gonna be like the Battery. So
right.
We're gonna be a totally different city from the last time the Super Bowl was here.
Yeah.
And that's the thing when I'm saying about New Orleans is
they hadn't changed.
They can't expand. It's nowhere to expand.
No, it's nowhere. But good thing was everything was walkable. Like we was walking everywhere, and it was just
but see, that's the good part versus being somewhere like Vegas. And
right.
They probably appreciate Vegas more because now I can put this group of people here. I can put this group here. So it's almost like pick your poison. Hey, if you want to, if this what you into, this hotel. If this what you into, this hotel or this event. So hey,
Yeah.
Shout out New Orleans though. Like you said, that's a great point. They've had so many Super Bowls. They just know how to do Super Bowl. They just know how to do Super Bowl with their eyes closed.
Dog, and they can. It was just like that, man. But we had some special guests, man. We talked to and then we'll go ahead and hit this hot topic. But we talked to Mike Smith again. Coach was there. That was dope. We talked to Mike Smith. Chris Myers was dope. He was dope to talk to.
I can see that. Real super knowledgeable, man.
And I was telling him, I said, you don't understand, man. You're somebody, even before the podcast game and everything was there, you were like one of the first true NFL hosts of a show that we watched. Like
No.
And I was like, I was in awe, you know, and he was still looked the same, like still look good.
No.
Hey, Mike Golick, I told Mike, I said, Mike, well, I called him Mr. Golick. I said, you are the reason, y'all are the reason why this podcast game is what it is today. Because y'all was the first.
Him and Green.
Even though it was radio, but y'all were the first on radio, but on TV radio. Like, we've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
So it was, and y'all had a podcast vibe. It wasn't going back and forth. So the funniest, I'm trying to think who was, Cuz can help me out. Who was the craziest? Oh, that's what I gotta tell you about too. I'm trying to think.
You can't never mess with the food in New Orleans.
Wait. Let's get to that. Mace. So you remember last year, right?
Yeah, the taste of
Bruh, the taste of the stadium, right?
Yeah.
So this one, dog, bruh, they had sushi, they had your Dungeness crab, they had tiger shrimp, they had lobster.
Did they have any gumbo?
They had gumbo.
Bruh, New Orleans.
They had a fried lobster sandwich. A fried lobster, bruh. Then they had a fried oyster sandwich. Then they had this po' boy. It was a steak with fried shrimp po' boy.
Yeah.
Together. I couldn't eat the steak, I don't eat beef. Still.
Yeah.
Get that. The star of the show with all of that was the alligator sausage, dog.
Yeah. New Orleans, man.
Alligator sausage. It was like a polar sauce, but it was alligator. That was the best thing there.
You're guaranteed to gain 12 pounds in New Orleans.
Like
that's why Zion got to get out of there, man. That's why Zion got to get out of there.
Bro, that's what I was saying. But you know what? The funny thing was, the first night we was there, 20,000 steps.
Yeah.
20,000 steps. Just the first day we was there, 20,000 steps.
You know,
we averaged like 16,000 steps a day. So we didn't gain any. We probably lost weight as far as because we was walking and all of that, man. It was crazy.
Again, I can't stress this enough. The food in New Orleans, different.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the McDonald's in New Orleans tastes different than anywhere else, the Popeye, just any restaurant,
everything they got tastes
the food in New Orleans is different. Like there's all the different breakfast spots you can go to in New Orleans, and you can have like, man, like no grits, eggs, and bacon. Nah, you getting swamp grits with
right. But let me say this, and we can move on. Right, Antoine. Season is different. We have Malcolm Butler on the show. I mean, on at the table. This joker had me believing that I wasn't doing my job right. I couldn't do my job right. I'm asking him a question. What you mean? I'm like, no, I'm asking, with you being this cornerback that, after the Super Bowl, now with you getting all the attention, how did that affect you on the field? Did it affect you on the field? What you mean?
Probably.
I'm like, affect you. And he like, off the field? No, on the field. I'm thinking like, dang, I'm looking at Cuz like, because Cuz was our G, bro. Cuz did an amazing job behind the cameras, but when you miss G, not saying Cuz didn't do a good job, but I'm saying, G is technical. So G can, hey, this is not working. This is not, how G is.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at Cuz looking like, did I act it right?
Yeah.
Joker's high as a.
He got to listen. So it's funny you say that. Funny Malcolm Butler story. Not gonna give the spot we were at. We was at a spot, and so he probably, I guess he had some handlers or whatever. So they're like, Super Bowl, Malcolm Butler here. They escort Malcolm Butler in, bruh. When I tell you, he probably was there an hour and some change. Like he was stuck.
That's how he was. That's how he was.
Dude, so the people around him were like,
Nah, he was just like this.
That's how he was,
I
dog.
was just like, y'all get him out of here. Like, whatever he on, it don't vibe with what's going on in here, man. Y'all get this dude out of here. Yeah, so I think that's his MO, man. I don't think he ever recovered from not being able to, we never got those answers why he had to sit out that other Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I think that killed him.
Yeah, dog.
Whatever he on it all the time.
He was on something good because I was like, and how he was looking, and I'm just looking at his handlers like, yo, bruh. But either or,
I can see it, dog. Yeah.
Because that's how he was. It was like, but oh well, man.
Look,
but other than that,
like
man,
Chuck.
we got some good interviews. We got some. I'm gonna play one tonight. Like part of one, but we talked to Thurman. We talked to. I got to put the one, of course, with what's your boy name in Denver? I can't think of his name. You know, I can't. Nick. Yeah, Nick. Nick called you out too, so I'm gonna put that out.
Yeah, whatever, Nick.
But like we talked.
Hey, Nick, where's my Colorado Buffalo gear?
Yeah, Nick. I asked him about that too. We talked to Sam White, not Sam Weiss, but Stephen Weiss. Steve Weiss was dope. He was dope.
Always dope. And once you told him you from Atlanta, it probably really was up.
Yeah. He was dope. Yeah. He was real dope. The joke followed me on Instagram, like not even one of them things like, hey, make sure you he just dope.
Steve White. I said you from the A, so yeah, he always gonna love everything. He's so Atlanta.
Yeah. He dope, man.
This way he cut his teeth. So yeah.
So but we're gonna play some stuff, man. But real quick, man, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just take this break to play this little insert here of from the NFL Combine. Shout out to Cortland Griffin, who was covering the Combine for the 3-point conversion.
Go ahead, Court.
Yeah, Court, and this is I think it's how you say his name, Kamen Rooker from not Clemson. Where he from? Here it is, man. Kamen, not from Clemson. He's from golly, I can't think about it. Whatever. But here he is right here, man. This is today.
How did your time with the injury off the field, how did they help you prepare for, mentally as far as your game and advancing?
No, that's a great question. I feel like that really improved my leadership in so many different ways because it's easier to lead when you're playing and you're out there with the guys, but it's hard to lead when you're kind of like sitting on ice, when you're kind of like sitting in the background, that you're not playing, you're not suiting up, you're not putting on the jersey anymore. But I feel like that really just taught me how much of a leader that I can potentially be even when I'm not playing. So just really, I think I took that leadership role a lot more now. I became like a little GA at the same time, just coaching up the guys that were going to be getting some playing time that day, and not only the guys in my own position that were younger than me, but also across the whole entire defensive line. And I was just making myself available and dependable, and I think that really just like improved my leadership, what I was looking for in my 5th year. So.
And then looking at your skill set and being a guy who's a quick first step off the line, and then you can also speed the power of guy. Is there anything that you added to your repertoire since we seen you on the field last?
No, sir. There hasn't really been anything that I added. It's just fine tuning a little bit of those speed to power things, man. I'm kind of a little old school. I'm a little country too. It's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? So it's just like one of those things where it's like if I got to keep that mentality, there's some little things I got to keep up with. And there's some little things I got to own on to so I can make those speed to power moves more efficiently. But there hasn't really been anything that I've changed.
And then what are you looking forward to showing teams with the field drills tomorrow? Is there anything that you're trying to show teams that, hey, look, the injury didn't really hamper anything, or are you trying to prove something more to yourself?
Yeah, no, but unfortunately, I will not be doing the field drills tomorrow, but that doesn't change. The goal is still the same, man. I'm still here to show these coaches that the injuries didn't mean a thing. It didn't do nothing to my mentality. It didn't do anything to my body, man. I'm still the player that you watched me, in the year 2023 and the year 2024. Ain't nothing changed, and honestly, I think I'm a better player than what I once was those past 2 years.
So shout out, man, to him. And what up, Marlon? Marlon came on, my guy Marlon. And first of all, I gotta say this, bro. You see how Cortland ain't nothing but 28, 29 himself. So, but you see the Joker you see, he was like, yes, sir. Or no, sir. Joker, you look like you about 35 yourself. Like, that's a grown man, dog. I'm like, a grown man. But anyway. But speaking of that, as you see, he said he's not going to do any drills. So it's been crazy with Shedeur coming out saying he's not going to throw.
Yeah.
Stephen A's been vocal about it. A lot of other people have been vocal. He's going to drop here. He's doing this and all the stuff. You know what the funny part is, Mace? Nobody said that about Caleb. Nobody said that about Jaden.
All three of them didn't throw last year.
Right. I don't even think, did Manny throw? Did Peyton throw?
Yeah, Peyton threw it. That was a long time ago, though. Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying you got a lot of star quarterbacks in the past.
Yeah.
Like hadn't thrown, nobody said nothing.
Yeah.
Now with Shedeur,
Dude.
of course we all know what this is. It's Deion.
It's the Deion hate. It's the Shedeur. It's the Shedeur hate. It's So you know, I've said this. They give us so much content, like you just see them so much, and I just think for a lot of people, it's like nerve wracking. We've never had as much access as we had to potential top 3 quarterback in the draft. I was just fooling around on YouTube yesterday, and it's just a documentary. Well, it's not some documentary. We know Bucky just follow Shedeur with a camera, and it's just a day in the life of Shedeur. You know, he wake up, go work out. Deion sitting out back. They show the chef. Then he go throw. Then he give you a tour of the cars, and then he go get ready for a night on. Like, we see so much of Shedeur. You can just type Shedeur name in Google, and you're gonna get a million videos.
Right.
So it's a lot of that hate. But again, last year, the top 3 quarterbacks who were picked in the draft,
Didn't throw.
none of them threw. But we're in a time now. These guys get so much training. They just do so much to prepare for the draft. Why am I going to the combine to throw to a group of guys? I don't know.
Right.
When I can just wait for my pro day, throw to my guys. Also, Shedeur is bringing exposure to the other guys at Colorado who probably won't get a look, especially his brother, who's not invited to the combine. So every NFL team will be in Boulder. Like, Deion is such a lightning rod still to this day, and a lot of people they don't want to see Shedeur go top 5. And Marlon tell y'all I hadn't made my announcement yet, but right now you can't believe nothing in the NFL team. It's line season. Every NFL team is lying.
Yeah, they all gonna lie.
They lying. And for a GM who Shedeur, dude, there's only one other quarterback in this draft that you would take over Shedeur. They're 1 and 1A.
Yeah.
In a league that needs quarterbacks. No, he's not gonna fall out the top 5. He's not gonna fall out the top 10. Like, everybody, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, stop it, dog.
Stop it.
And it's like, and it's so funny. With everyone else, like you said, all the other people that didn't throw, whatever. I mean, when I say it wasn't, oh, he's not throwing. Yeah, well, it makes sense because
he's the number 1 pick. Yeah. Why would he throw?
Right. Again, now I haven't heard any of like NFL networks or Steve Weiss's and all. I haven't heard them say anything about it. They might say the same thing we're saying. For the most part, yeah, but it makes sense, man. I'm not about to.
And matter of fact, Ralph, Shedeur throwing could hurt him.
Right.
More than help him.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
This guy has 4 years of starting college tape.
Right.
How many more? What one weekend of throwing? What the hell?
if you had made your decision about Shedeur now,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it is right. Because honestly, at this point, if you're a top 2 quarterback, or if you're like supposed to go top 10, it's nothing that you throwing to somebody where you're not being chased. No defensive players can help you anyway. It's what am I looking for? The only thing right now they're probably looking for right now, which I think he's going to do, is running a 40 or something like that. I don't know if he's doing that or not, but that's the only thing that's going to, maybe help, or you might find out something that you don't know. Like the time when was it Gino, when Gino ran like a 4.5 or something? Everybody was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I didn't know he could run it." I mean, that's the only thing. Other than that, nothing could help him. And I'm gonna put this back up. Like what Antoine said, the combine will soon only be for the draft picks outside of top 10.
But as it should be.
should.
But again, people forget the most important part about the combine is the medical and the interviews.
Yep.
That's the most important part of the combine.
Yep.
The medicals, the interviews, and for free agents, future free, because all the GMs are there, all the agents are there. You start laying out the parameters for trades before the draft. That's what it's for.
Mm-hmm. And then so I want to go back to what Cuz said.
Cuz, what you put up there? Oh, I think I saw your
My bad. I don't know what's going on, man.
Cuz said he was shocked that Shedeur didn't get invited.
Yeah, Cuz said he was shocked.
It's the Dion hate. Like, we gotta invite Shedeur. Let's not invite Shiloh. We can't have both of them now.
But here's the funny part. That with the type of, and he's gonna be good anyway, but going to Antoine's part, this is what you would need him to come for, to see. Okay, so if you don't think his game tape was that good, this is why you need him to be at something like this.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, because we're talking about all of this. What drill in this combine, besides the medical and then talking to the coaches or whatever, GMs, is the most beneficial, or could be the most beneficial to a player to show, okay, this is what I see, this is what and if you want to go every position, that's fine too, but I'm just saying,
this gonna sum up all the positions for me,
because football is such an explosive game. It's about short area burst, quickness,
the broad jump, the vertical, and your 3-cone shuttle.
right.
Bump the 40, bump the bench press, bump all that stuff.
Right.
Your standing broad jump shows me how explosive you are.
Right.
Your vertical, again, shows me how explosive you are. Your 3-cone drill, short area space. Football is a short area game.
Mm-hmm.
Each play, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. If you break a long run, it's maybe 8, 9 seconds. But everything football is.
Right.
I don't care about your 40. You're not going to ever run in a straight line.
No.
Never. You don't run a route in a straight line. DBs don't backpedal in a straight line. Quarterbacks, when they drop back, they got to your 40, whatever. Those 3 drills tell me how explosive you are as an athlete. Guys if a guy is fast, super fast, go look at his broad jump. He probably broad jumped the furthest.
Right.
Probably his vertical was
Makes
probably
sense.
the highest, because it's explosion.
Makes sense.
It's explosion.
Let me ask you, let me say this, then we'll move on. You know what? Another drill, I think, is the drill with the running backs where they're catching out the backfield.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you learn, okay, he can catch.
He can actually catch, yeah.
Because he might not be at
Because he never got to do it in college.
for instance, Melvin Gordon. We would have never thought Melvin Gordon would be that
Yeah. Yeah.
because where he played in college, like you said,
Yeah.
it was okay. He
Yeah.
came, then all of a sudden, next thing you know, this guy's yeah. All right. I want to move on to this, man.
Oh yeah,
Jay,
Middlebrook, without a doubt. Like,
yeah,
and that's why more guys wait till their pro day. More so, like I say, I can tell y'all this just from personal experience. When Kobe, when Lil Cub was getting ready for the combine, so we kind of already knew he was gonna get an invite. But once he was MEAC Defensive Player of the Year, and all these coaches when they played these big schools, like say he had 3 interceptions when they played Clemson against T. Higgins, and I like he balled against Clemson.
right.
That really, but
Yeah.
when they when pretty much everybody was like, okay, he's gonna probably be drafted between the 3rd and 5th round. Let's invite him to the combine. One, we know he's gonna run fast, he's gonna jump high, but it's those type things there. But when Kobe trained for the combine, the thing they worked the most on was his broad jump. Because everybody knew he can run. And they can run. His broad jump, his vertical, and they would just worry about that 10-yard shuttle.
Right.
10-yard shuttle. Showing people that you can get in and out of break. Showing people that, like, if somebody get out, you can go get them. It's all burst, short area quickness. So, yeah, man. Combine, yeah. I mean, we get so enamored with the 40 because it's the Lamborghinis.
Yeah,
You can't wait to see the running backs, receivers, and DBs run because they're gonna go fast.
Yeah, you just want to see. Yeah, but other than
Now
that,
they all train. Long time ago when the guys were fast, they were just fast because nobody like these guys train for like you're supposed to take like I think J. Lou was saying. If you take more than 20 steps in your 40, you probably not going to 20 steps and under, you probably a 4'4" guy.
mm-hmm.
If you cover it like 16, you probably a 4'3", 4'2" guy. So I mean, the science of all this stuff now, all these exo facilities, everybody who do combine training.
Yeah, right.
They're training these guys for the combine. It's like now. Once upon a time, when guys would run the 40, they just line up and they would run it. Mm-hmm. Now your man, the Pittsburgh Steelers coach who supervised the 40, now because everybody practiced it, now it's like, dog, hey, your first move, we starting the clock. Get in this stand. If you got a rock, soon as you move, dog. But it's how everybody trains for it.
Right.
It's all crazy. Yeah. Right. Man, I was listening. Lillian up at DST training. She trains up by Walton High School up at East Cobb. She has a facility. She trains all these NFL guys, combine pro. Dog, listening to her tell guys, hey, your first 10, it need to be 3 to 4 steps.
Right.
So it got to be this. Like, dog, they've gotten all this stuff down to a science. It's crazy how these dudes train now, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. All right, we're gonna move into something might not be as popular, but we got to talk about this anyway. And if y'all don't know, y'all need to start watching. I promise y'all, you won't. It's better than NBA right now. It's Unrivaled.
Yeah.
Because, of course, even with WNBA, they're gonna compete, but they're really competing with this because it's 3-on-3, so they're really competing, and it kind of brings you back to we playing at the park or somebody's
the essence
house or yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? It's like it's so dope. But that one-on-one, Mace,
dude, did you see KG and Paul Pierce talking about it?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I saw KG talking about it.
Dude,
with Steven Jackson. No,
KG was going crazy watching it. He was like, Lord, they beat us to it. That's what the NBA should be doing. Ones. We gotta go one.
Because
Like,
KG been talking about this for a while.
for a while, dog.
This is what we
For a
should do.
while.
Because he talked about you score, and then after you score, then you come down the court, and then somebody else come defend you. He always, because they were doing that in the when they was training for the Olympics. He
Right.
always went that. But still, I feel him, because what was so dope was, and this is what one-on-one is. When Breanna Stewart is probably, I mean, you got Asia, the best, but skill set and just Breanna Stewart she's probably the best player to ever play. You know what I'm saying? I know she's the most decorated player to ever play. Yeah. I mean, she's the only one that got don't she got 4 titles in college? But her game is limitless. I mean, it's I felt when I first saw a game when they played in her rookie year, I'm like, man, who is this girl? Is still she's like definitely top 3, probably the best when you look at just all around. But she go in and she plays this rookie player. She had a rookie season last year in WNBA, Aaliyah Edwards, and it's to go to 11, and she spanked her 12-zip.
Yeah, cause Stewie, game ain't built for that one-on-one thing like that.
No, it's not. And what I liked about it was because it's one-on-one. Even when Skylar Diggins, it was so fun to watch her.
Dog.
She a dog, bruh. When she going against, I forgot who her first opponent. Her first opponent was like
barbecue chicken.
6'3".
Yeah.
And Skylar number 5'10".
Too quick.
Skylar in her grill. I mean, every time she just in her grill, just
too quick.
It was. So to see the matchups and see how it was, see who was winning, and how it was so dope, man. And the women said it. They was like, I don't know if the NBA would do it because everybody worried about their pride.
Too much pride. Yeah. A couple of guys said they would do it though. You know, they saying it now because it's not an event.
Like LeBron saying he's gonna be in the dunk contest and don't be in the dunk contest.
Whatever. You know, Ja said he would die. You know, Kyrie was like, don't none of y'all want no one-on-one smoke with me. Right. Kyrie just flat out said, yeah, let's do it because can't nobody in the NBA beat me one-on-one.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Right.
This bag I got, nobody want this. This bag I got, nobody want this smoke.
Hey, this the same guy in his second or third year who challenged Kobe, said I could beat you, Kobe. You can't beat me. So you already know how he is, whatever. But it was dope though, man. That was so
great
dope to go through, and you didn't know who was going to win. It was every game was interesting, man, and it was dope. But then now with the 3-on-3, and you see Angel Reese, like they're starting to play. I mean, they playing, and the cool thing is, they cool. Even with the one-on-one, they cool, but you saw the competitive juices come out of them, man.
You don't want to get beat. You don't want to get beat. Yeah.
No.
And you got because like to your point, some people have like a 5-on-5 game or 3-on-3 game. One-on-one is just you and that person. Yeah, dog. Yeah.
It's just, they don't want it, dog. I don't care how small, tall, whatever. It's one-on-one.
Yeah.
It's between you. Yeah. I'm between you and the basket. Or you between me and the basket. What we gonna do? Right. And that's what it was. It was so dope. And I think with the WNBA, what they can learn from it, just not even a one-on-one, just period with the Unrivaled, because the facility is crazy. I mean, I know it's one gym, but still, the facility is crazy. Yeah, they got a daycare, they got masseuse, they got all these hot saunas and all that. They're getting taken care of. It's the love that they're showing.
Yeah.
The love that they're showing.
Them girls got paid. Like that was much needed money that them girls. I mean, you got to think about it. And we've covered the W for going on 10 years now. The biggest thing, if we could somehow keep our girls here, well, they don't have to, because they have to go overseas to make their money.
Yeah.
So, like say, soon as their season ends overseas, they're coming right into the sea. Like a couple of girls, like remember Tiffany Hayes used to have to miss the first 2 weeks because her overseas team would be playing for the championship. She would win the championship
Yeah.
And she would come right to the dream, and she hadn't had no rest.
Right.
And she's played this style over there, and now she has to adapt back to the W. And it would take her a month
Right.
to kind of get herself. I mean, she tried to get her body back together because she's been in a whole different, like a whole day ahead.
Yeah, right. And it's
Yeah. So
is there a player right now that you didn't know? Like, I didn't know she had that in her. Of course, Leah Edwards, and then you didn't know that. You didn't think nothing like that.
No, I knew she could play, but I was super impressed by her one-on-one game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Her.
Yeah.
Just period on it. Like her fadeaways. She defensively.
Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't because when you watch her play with her team again, you just because it's the structure of the team.
Right. And you talking about WNBA team, right?
Her bag is super deep.
Yeah, bro. I think she's right now the best player in the W.
She's hot.
I think she's the best player. I was saying this before so I think Neff might be because defensively and offensively she gives it her and
but she was like, how y'all want it? How you want it? You want the jumper? You want this spin move down here? I can back you down if I want to.
Right.
Handles what you want, man. Come on.
Right.
Crazy.
I think also that chick. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry, but Azura Stevens.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was nice like that. I'm like,
bro,
she nice. Hey, we knew she had this lady. We knew she had it in her, but you've been caught out for the longest. Ryan, if we can get this Ryan Howard,
she get on my nerves. Ryan get on my nerves, man.
If we get Ryan in the Unrivaled to play.
I was telling Glaze the other day. I made up my mind. I'm gonna yell at Ryan all year. Ryan is gonna hate me this year. She is going to hate me. I'm gonna be on Ryan. I'm talking about. Ryan gonna be mad at me this year, and I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
And then your girl, Alicia, dog.
Yeah, the best player in Atlanta. Best hooper in Atlanta.
And her personality is just so dope, man.
She a dog.
Yeah.
Well, y'all keep going on about the number 1 overall pick and Ryan, man. Alicia give her crazy work.
Yeah.
Crazy work out here.
Yeah. So like I said, it's been a success, bro. I've enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed it.
And think about this, Ralph. The girls who didn't participate, who kind of sitting around with, I'm doing that next year. So it's gonna probably be bigger next year.
So can you imagine just for the 3-on-3, but now you're gonna bring somebody like Caitlin, like this is for her. This is where her game's really gonna shine.
Yeah.
Caitlin, you see Asia, I mean, and I understand they want to take some time, and they probably did, but you want to play in this, and then with the 1-on-1?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Do you think will Caitlin risk? I don't think she care about that though. About that, and she's super competitive. That 1-on-1, was she? Because you got a lot to lose.
She want to be part of that.
Yeah.
I think one of the only reasons she didn't do it this year, I think she was just like, look, I got so much attention.
Right.
Y'all talking about I saved the league and all. So let me not be a part of that this year. Let me not overshadow it.
Mm-hmm.
Let them get it off. Now it's off. Now I come in, and like I say,
and it worked.
It's probably a lot of the girls who were like, "Oh yeah, man." The ladies like, "Yeah,"
because you got. So of course, I'm one of the ones. So I'm part of the media and all that. So I'm one of the ones that one of the few, if any, putting out these videos.
Yeah,
and you starting to see like they comment and they're like, "Oh yeah, I like her now. I like Lexi." Or I like Aaliyah, or Ryan is cool, or Angel is growing on me now, but I tell you, let me stop. Sound like an uncle. We're going anyway. So all right, man, we're gonna take a quick break. You already know where I was going.
You cold, boy.
We're gonna take We're gonna take a quick break, boy. We're gonna take a quick break and pay some bills. Right. We got our family in the building coming up next, man. Y'all don't want to miss because we got to ask Doc about Joel Embiid, man. I'm lost. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kyle Brandt. You might know me from Good Morning Football or maybe early 2000s Days of Our Lives. And you right now are enjoying the 3-Point Conversion Radio. You're watching, you're listening, you're loving. I love these people. They're dynamite. 3-Point Conversion Radio. Get it.
All right, we are back inside 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. And like I said before, we got family in the building. Good to see Cuz. I hadn't seen our cousin in a minute. This is
Our cousin.
orthopedic for Ortho Atlanta, Dr. Donnie Fowler III. What up, Doc?
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
Doc, why did Duke have to do the Hurricanes like that last night?
Well, he's not on the injury report, but we lost one of our boys for a little bit, Tyrese Proctor. So, I mean, it didn't come without some casualties. But.
Yeah, they slapped the Hurricanes. I was like, why did they have this game on TV?
Right,
Why?
right. Blew them out, just embarrassed them. But Doc, you were talking about embarrassing, and we're gonna talk about the team later. But Doc, Joel Embiid.
Wow, God.
And you know what? I want your opinion because the way he came about this, it was different. The way he's like, yo, we gotta go a new route, and I guess the team with him, this ain't working. Whatever y'all, and it was kind of like whatever y'all doing, this is not working for me. And one thing I can say about Joel Embiid, it's not like he don't want to play. He wants to play. You know, it's not like he's just sitting there, I don't want to play. But Doc, when you hear him say he wants to change the way they're going about his knee and how they're treating his knee, as far as the doctors and all of that, is this more like, because it almost sounds like I want a second opinion within why he's getting treated versus beforehand. When you as a doctor or whatever, when you hear this, what's going on in your mind as far as Joel Embiid?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sounds like a mess, obviously. My guess is that he obviously never fully healed from his surgery. He kind of, I think, was rushing back to get the playoffs last year. And then, I mean, probably was short-sighted, but to play, USA basketball in the Olympics, which, again, I mean, is sometimes a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But it seems like I don't think his knee's ever been right since then. He came out and said he didn't think he had enough time to recover before he pushed back, even then when he had the, I guess, mini off season after the Olympics. So I think it's all lingering going back to his surgery, which was, I think, a year ago. It was like last February when he actually had the surgery. So my guess is there's still damage in his knee, whether that's meniscus, cartilage, a little bit of both. And it sounds like they've probably been doing some injections to probably try to help with swelling and healing. And it just sounds like it's barely putting a Band-Aid on it and he's still struggling. So they may have to look at doing another surgery, and I'm sure they're gathering more information, like you said, kind of like second, third, fifth opinions. But with I mean, obviously where the Sixers at with this season, it's kind of a dumpster fire. If it almost doesn't even make sense to even try to bring him back at this point,
Right.
to be honest. So
Shout out to Paul George.
And
yeah,
I would never draft Joel Embiid again. I'm sorry. I don't care if he wins 2 MVPs in a row. I'm not doing it. Go ahead, Mace.
Doc, we got to talk about another street clothes guy. That's my nickname for him, actually, street clothes. Anthony Davis, his left abductor, the strain. First game with the Mavs, he was balling, then all of a sudden, Doc, what does this timetable look like? They gonna see this guy, or is Kyrie gonna do this thing by himself?
No, I mean, I'm not going to put AD into the Joel Embiid territory. That's unique or privileged waters, however you want to say.
Right. You're right.
Maybe Kawhi's swimming in that pool with Joel Embiid, but there's not many others. But no, I mean, AD's obviously strained or partially tore his groin or adductor, which, I mean, obviously that looked real. You could see it right away.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, soft tissue injury, tough injury. Sounds like he's making progress. I think they made a statement last Thursday basically saying that he was coming along, but they would reevaluate in 2 weeks. So that means at least another week from tomorrow until they're probably even looking to work him back onto the court. And I doubt it's going to be like right that second that he's ready. So my guess is it would be another week or so after that. So I would expect to maybe see him mid-March at the earliest, and then probably obviously starting very low minutes and trying to work back into the rotation.
Man. But like Doc said, it's hope right there with Dallas. I think it's hope. So but yeah, that's
you see what Luka did to them last night? Never mind.
and then you have someone, I pray he's not getting it. I mean, he hasn't shown us that he's getting into this realm of injuries or whatever, but I mean, he was sat down last year, which made sense. I mean, talking about who his coach was, Popovich, but now Victor Wembanyama is out for the season after he had been diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
In his right shoulder. Sure. But what is thrombosis? Deep vein thrombosis. What is that? I've never heard of that.
No, so it's a blood clot. It's just that's what a blood clot is. The acronym, obviously, if you just put it together, DVT. If you've ever heard like, oh, I got a DVT, or
I heard that. Yeah.
That's deep vein thrombosis. Quite simply, it's a blood clot. So. It's a lot more common in your legs than your arm and shoulder, he apparently has. You tend to see him more in like either people who've had a traumatic injury, like ankle, knee, etc., and either they can't move around for a while or they have surgery. There's always risks, and that's why we give people blood thinners after like ankle or knee surgery when you can't as much like weight, because then basically your blood's not circulating, pooling down in your legs. And so it's a lot more common to see it in your legs, especially with surgery or an injury. Pretty rare to see it in the upper extremity. There's Chris Bosh had one towards the end of his career. I think Brandon Ingram had one actually 5 or 6 years ago. Those are at least in the NBA, the ones that I can think of. There's been a couple baseball players that have had them in their like throwing arms. So it does happen, but it's a really weird, unique kind of almost sounds like freak thing. And I wonder if somehow he has like some kind of predisposition, like some people have some kind of underlying genetic or clotting disorder that can make it easier to get a blood clot in the first place. So hard to know why he would just suddenly get a blood clot in his arm and shoulder, which is kind of a unique place to even get it in the first place. But it's a serious thing, because if that blood clot breaks free, it can go to your brain, it can go to your heart, it can go to major organs in your body. And I mean, it technically they can kill you if it goes to your heart and stops your heart. So it's a real thing. Fortunately, he's young, and I would like to think that it's not going to be anything long term. He's obviously done for this season, and usually you're on blood thinners for at least 3 to 6 months to basically thin the blood and make sure the clot dissolves and doesn't cause any more damage. So you can't really do like a lot of contact kind of stuff with your on blood thinners, because you don't want to, then have an injury and can't stop the bleeding kind of thing. So he's going to be down for a while, but I don't see where it should potentially threaten him being ready to play next season.
Because the funny thing is, I saw it say blood clots. I'm like, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. So
what? What?
Look, no, what I mean is I saw, people say this like on different
What
sites.
I'm saying, but it's on Santa Claus internet, so it's supposed to be real, right?
Right. I know, right? So I'm like, nah. I'm like, this can't be it. But I didn't know what vein thrombosis is. Would you say BTB or BTD, whatever? I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, all right. And now you say that's what it is. I'm like, oh wow. So man, I just pray he's all right.
Well,
man.
My last one, because this is a family show with family at first. Doc, your shirt, you're killing them, Doc. I love that. I love that. That's fire, Doc. But we're all dads here. So gotta ask, Doc. Gotta ask. I know how I was when second child. Prepared? You ready?
Yeah, I will see. I mean, we've been able to, throw a double team, but now we're gonna have to drop back into man-to-man. So we're definitely not playing in a go zone.
Yeah,
so,
can't play there. Can't play
go zone with 2.
I think we're done at man-to-man at 2, but we'll see if we're ready or not. But
y'all gotta get y'all switch game going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta switch with it.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta look. That's where communication. Y'all gotta talk.
Yeah. What's the signal?
Right.
Yeah. What's the signal? What we playing?
Yeah.
Oh man. Congrats though, Doc. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's major, Doc.
Did y'all find out what y'all having yet?
It's gonna be another girl. So
welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
Girl dad game. So
right. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Girl, they say them girls forever in your pocket.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
So finding out my oldest, she May 10th, she gets her master's, UNC Charlotte. So she already has a job lined up, but for some reason, this is costing me again. I'm trying to understand, like, what's happening? Like, you still in my pocket? Like, you got a whole job. Yeah, Doc. They say them girls belong to us forever, Doc. So
I'm learning that too, Doc. So
apparently you have a better chance of them though taking care of you once you're old and can't do anything.
That's the only reason I'm sitting here like
so
I'm
Doc,
not even worried.
So I have he's my son, but he by law he's my stepson, but this is my son. And I have him since he's 4. So, but still, when I say that is the most accurate statement, I don't care anything you said medically. That was the most accurate statement you made, because this joker would not call me 21 unless he needs something.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
At least your girls, I mean, they're gonna call you when they need something, but at least they will call. Hey, Dad, how you doing? They come up. This joker would not call me at all unless Dad, can I borrow? Dad, is my name Dad? Can I borrow? Is that what it is? Then why you gonna put a bar in it? Because you're not paying me back. Yeah. So
as they get older, those girls really love on you.
Yeah.
They love. For some reason, if I'm like, my day not going. Somehow, my daughters know. So much be going on with Dad. Boom, phone call.
Yep.
Boom, text message.
He's not lying.
Goofy picture. I'd be like,
he's not lying.
Girl, you gonna get a pair of tennis shoes or something. today.
Hey,
Yes.
Mace.
Yes, girl.
Hey,
Yes.
I'll say this. I know Doc gotta go, but it'll be like this. It seems like I always get a call when my daughter always call me when I don't know if it's something going outside and the police is out there and they shooting pepper spray outside and my window's up. At the same time, my daughter called me when she calls and say, "Hey, I don't know," or maybe my youngest daughter cooking onions at the same time when the oldest daughter called me. But it just seemed like she always happened to do that at the same time. And like you said, say something nice. I don't know. I just they do that to you, man. They get you all the time. But yeah, them boys though, them jokers.
Yeah, man, I can't even imagine. Like I can't even imagine.
They're not calling you for nothing. You know what I mean? Now when they get older, I was like that too, so I can't even get mad. You know, because I didn't live with my father. So, but once we got older, you get a certain age, then y'all bond. You know what I'm saying? You have that close. You know, so whatever. But congrats, Doc. I'm sorry.
Congrats, Doc. That's major. That's major.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. I'm excited. We're excited.
Yes.
I love it.
All right, Doc. Well, we'll see you next week, man. We'll definitely be here.
Hopefully nobody else get hurt. Maybe Kawhi. Never mind. I ain't bringing him up here.
Oh, but yeah, you stupid. All right, Doc. But hey, man, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. All right.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, Doc.
Oh, all right, y'all. Real quick. Don't do Jason like that. All right, man. We're gonna hey, that joker be doing me like that's. I love my son, but that's how that joker is. Anyway,
that's how they are, man. That's all they say. I don't know.
Real quick, man. We're gonna take a quick break, man. Just watch this real quick, man. We'll be right back.
All right, Bears fans, you can't get mad at me. I don't know who scheduled this, but don't get mad at me. But we got to bring in. Look, this is the running back.
It's okay.
This is the first Green Bay Packer running back that I was like, bruh, I can't stand him because he was good. This is a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just kill us all the time, my man. Ahmad Green. What's going on, man?
Man, nothing much. I'm out here ingesting this radio role probably for the 10th time of my life as a player several times and a former player. I was at Super Bowl Vegas last year, so it's always fun. I love you. I love the title of the show, by the way, 3-point conversion.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
I love that. But as I say to Bear fans or any fan within the NFC North Division, it was business. It wasn't personal. It was business. It was not personal. That's straight up. I say, and then I got a couple little things that like you're gonna like. You could be like, I gotta like him even a little bit more. So a couple of things why. Because I always get asked this, I'm going to just say it because I always get asked the question, why I run so hard against the Bears or anybody in that division, right? But why I run hard against the Bears is because of this. Two things.
Okay.
One, you're going to be mad at him for it, but I'm going to put it out there because he's my little brother. We went to Nebraska. So if you remember your safety, Mike Brown.
Yeah, I know, right? Mike Brown. I know what you're talking about.
The same year he got drafted to Chicago in 2000, I got traded to Green Bay.
Okay.
Same year. We played that first game. Pre-game, your boy, my little bro, starts coming in pre-game, trash talking me. Oh, hey, Brett gonna have 4 interceptions. We gonna make you fumble the ball 3 times. You not gonna have 100 yards. All right, cuz, see you later. I'm like, Mike, you know I'm gonna run hard.
Right.
You know me since. Okay. Right. So he didn't rattle the cage. So you want to, when every time you see Mike Brown, you're like, that's Mike. Your fault. That is your fault.
Yeah, man. Ahmad Green, man.
Man, his pinky is messed up.
Yeah. Playing with Brett Favre.
Man, his pinky, that thing going the other way.
Yeah. Playing with Brett Favre, you know, that's how it is, man. But he was real cool, man. Shout out to Ahmad Green, man. Let's talk a little basketball, bro. Let's talk hometown first. We hadn't had a chance to talk do the show since they made the trade and everything, trades. Mace, what do you see in the future for the Hawks? What I mean, because it's got to be okay. You want to clear house, I get it, but what do you see in the future, dog?
I don't know what to think about this team, and simply because it's especially with Jalen. So I couldn't understand with Jalen being out, why trade DeAndre? Why trade your basically your the other scorer? And the pieces you got back, neither one of those guys can give you 18 to 20 points a night. They just can't.
I don't get it.
So, I mean, what are you trying to tell this fan base? What are you trying to tell the city? Like, at what point do you start wondering when people are going to stop coming to State Farm?
Yeah. No.
I can just watch this at the crib. Like, why am I going down there? I don't want to see Boosie Swag surf. I don't care who's sitting in the Michelob seats. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're starting to get back to that point where it's gonna be more people in State Farm for the other team.
Yeah,
we're gonna get back to that. You're not building you're not,
because it's not.
You got the city looking crazy. I'm just saying, it's like, what do you expect the city to think? Why do you think people are gonna come out on a Tuesday night to watch what you're putting on the floor?
Because here's the thing, Atlanta has never been the type of place where you would see players say, I want to go there. Let me go there. So when you're doing things like this, who do you expect to come out here?
I'm saying.
It's already side piece, university side piece, city, or whatever you want to call it. So who? But then too, I'm gonna tell you. You know what this management reminds me of? A certain football team management, man, upper management. It's starting to look like the owner's not as vocal, but it's starting to look like a certain team used to be a fan of, man.
Yeah,
man. Like the Cowboys, bro.
That's a great analogy. And it's spot on. And that analogy can be used across a lot of landscapes, because when you look at the decision making, all of the head scratching activity, like, why? Like
what are the Hawks doing?
And again, you want people to come down there on not when a great team in town. I'm talking about like on a Tuesday night when Utah in town.
Right.
You want 18,000 people to come down there and see that.
Right.
You want 18,000 people to come see Trey. Trey gonna do Trey stuff, but who is helping Trey out? I don't want to see Clint Capella running up and down the floor. I mean, I like what O is giving us, but you're not like ain't nobody running around the State Farm with old jerseys on. Like, I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, the only good thing about this trade is at least you got Yang this Joker gonna fight. He ready to fight. He ain't. Yeah, you probably got somebody that's not scared like Trey. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, what?
Yeah, but he giving you 11.
Right. He giving. I know you're right. That's what I'm saying.
You 11 like that ain't in the NBA. It's a race to 140.
Yeah.
Now Trey gonna give us points.
Now the funny thing is, yet still, it just seems like no matter what, I don't know what it is in the Hawks DNA. Hawks remind me of, you know who they remind me of? I know we keep comparing them to NFL teams. When they play at home, they remind me of the Detroit Lions of like last 3 to 8 years. You know how I say that? You remember every time when Detroit play at home, I don't care if they playing the Kansas City Chiefs, I don't care if they playing a horrible team like it could be any of the Raiders. The game always gonna come down to the end. Always come down to the last drive.
And we ain't gonna pull it out.
It seems like the Hawks every game you gonna get a good show.
Yeah.
I don't care who they play, it's gonna come down to the end.
Yeah.
Always. They usually don't pull it out, but it's like, but still, I don't understand. I don't understand who they can get. Now, a lot of people, I keep telling folks, hey man, Trey is not going anywhere. But at this point,
we still win.
But at this point though, hey,
You
I
can't
wonder
be
if he's
mad.
gonna be like,
You can't be mad if
he
Trey
wants to
go
leave.
in there in the offseason like, bruh,
Right.
I want a chance to win. Trade me.
Yep.
Trade. This the NBA. It's a players' league. I'm out, dog.
Yeah.
If all these dudes can force a trade, I'm gonna force my trade up out of here.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, and especially at this rate. So
It's going to
I don't
happen.
know how long it's gonna be. With Philly though, we just talked about Embiid and his situation. Bro, what's going on with Philly, man? And then Paul George and
Dude, you just said the name, dude. First of all, when they signed Paul George, I was like, how does that help them? Like, Paul George has not been him for a long time. He hadn't, and he's
look
not on the
horrible.
floor. But when he gets on the floor, like, dog, and we don't count pockets.
He had 9 points. Yeah, we don't count pockets,
This is
but
what I'm telling you. For a guy that's getting about 200 million,
yeah.
I get 9 points.
Now, I was watching. Shout out to Cam and Mace. I was watching Cam, and Cam said, you know, he knows some people in the NBA. So this is coming from Cam, but Cam said, basically, it's. I know his mom is like disabled or something. So when he got the bag, he was choosing. It was hard between leaving LA at home, coming out here in Philly. But they're saying now that might have a lot to do with it. That's why you don't see, because he's not even playing, like he's averaging 16 a game. We're used to PG 23, 24, 6, 7 assists.
Easy.
He's not giving that. Like he doesn't want to be there. Like, and I didn't think this would happen with the coach.
But what did he think first of all, who leaves sunny LA for Philly?
But right, I think he wanted that money. I think it was like the money will help moms or stay at home, whatever. But I think he was like, man, I might not be able to get a bag like this anywhere.
Man,
You know
but he done got 2 bags already.
Right.
He done got 2 bags already.
I know.
How many more bags he want? Well, first of all, he needs to stop podcasting. Like, if you like, it should be a rule. Like, if he don't score 20, he can't pod.
Right. Well, you see, he came out. Matter of fact, it's funny. Vince is up here because he wanted to send me something today. He came out and announced that because of that, he's going to stop podcasting until he gets right.
He should.
Yeah. Which I thought was okay. That's cool. That usually you don't have people doing that, but he came out and said it.
All of him. Draymond shouldn't be pod. Michael Parsons down show shouldn't be pod. But I mean,
we're not even gonna get to what he said about talking about I might go to Kansas City if I don't have a ring by the time I'm 30. Yeah, I might be.
Like I say, it's not my not.
Yeah, it almost pulled you in for a second. I felt that he was like, "Bob."
It's not my issue
because it almost pulled you in. I felt that.
It's not my issue.
Yeah. But still, man,
bump that luxury tax. Pete, go look up PG career earnings. He don't care about no luxury tax. Look at that man career earnings.
He
got the bag.
Right.
He tripping. Man, playoff P or whatever. Paul P. You can't call him playoff P. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here.
And Maxey giving it his all still and all that. So you looking at PG like, yo, what's going on? I don't know, man. I didn't see this coming. When you looked at that from the beginning.
I saw this. I didn't see it being this bad, but I didn't like the fit of Paul George.
Right.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Right. Man, it's just
whatever. That's on them.
Yeah, it just like I said, it not a good look. But let's talk about these Lakers. We ain't talked about the trade because that happened the day before the Super Bowl. I mean, day out left for the Super Bowl and all that. So especially after 4 or 5 games, what's your thoughts now?
I mean, I understood why the trade happened. Dallas couldn't see themselves giving Luka $300 million.
Yeah.
They just couldn't see it. You got new management team, new strategies, and they just couldn't. They looked at, man, here's a guy who seems like he's always hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't get him $340 million.
But Mace, I understand why they think that, but Mace, that's why now I don't want to hear anything about when these players say, I want to do this, I want to do it. See, they so selfish. You got to do for yourself. Now look what Dallas was bogus for that.
Yeah. But
I'm sorry. I understand why they did, but they bogus.
Ralph, we know they super bogus, but what they don't understand is Luka, quote unquote, generational star. What he's done for the organization already globally as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think now, like, if you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, or you became a Dallas Mavericks fan because of Luka, can you sit there and really honestly say, like, I don't trust the organization? Like, they ran the best player out of here.
Right. Like, at this point.
Oh, Luka, what, 25?
25, dog. Top 3 player. Top 3 player. Now, if AD was healthy and what you got, I do like the return, but we're just talking as far as how they did. You did your star player, Luka.
Yeah.
This dude was like the max.
Now that we've relaxed, I was like, I mean, do Dallas think they're trying to win now because of Kyrie's age, the mileage on Kyrie,
right.
AD in, and AD and Kyrie together plus the other pieces we got. Maybe we can make a nice run in the West. Maybe that was their thought process. It shouldn't be their thought process, but maybe that's how they looked at it. But for Luka, of course, it kind of worked out for the Lakers.
Right.
Cause he would be playing left tackle for the Saints. And then left tackle, he already was 77. And left tackle, number 77, Luka Doncic.
I like what Luka did, though, how he did the push-ups last night in front of the you sound workout. Let me
well, I mean, you've been around up close and personal. Luka is built horrible. Like he has no muscle definition nowhere.
Nah, he doesn't. And the crazy part was he was in worse shape than that 3 years ago.
Yeah, when he come in here and be driving 60 and 70 on folk. Yeah.
Hey, but so here's another thing, because you made a good point. I don't think you feel like you're gonna win with a Luka in Dallas with Kyrie, like you stated.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so you give up the star of the league.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Where Kyrie's, we know Kyrie eating healthy and he does what is it called when you eat? I forgot what it's called.
Whatever he do, yeah.
Yeah, like Hakeem used to do.
Yeah.
I get all that, but
when he go through Ramadan,
yeah. But at the same time, though, and let's just be real, he got maybe 4 years left.
Yeah.
Where you got this guy that's going to be a star in the league for the next, and the way his game is, next 10 years, 8 years. We see what LeBron is doing. But the next, because it don't take athleticism to do what he's doing.
No.
Because he knows the game. No, what? But if Dallas was healthy, their team is. I like their team, dog.
You like? You do.
I like that because now you move AD at the power forward, and the funny thing is AD was balling until he got hurt. He had a heck of a game.
He was having a monster. It's just always crazy. AD just don't want to be a center.
He don't.
Like
I'm not. And you think
you gonna down the hill, dog? I'm not a center, man. I'm nice. Hey, I'm not a center.
you would think that what's the difference in today's game is positionless.
It's
Nah,
positionless anyway.
AD is like, nah, dog. I do
Nah,
not want to be a center.
nah. I'm out here shooting jumpers, B. Don't put me down on that block, man. Which I want me to shoot sky hooks. I'm Kareem.
So and like as you call it, Middlebrook said, I like what he said. Now Lakers have their star of the future.
Yeah.
And dog, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to get to the point where I'm starting to hate the Lakers, because Lakers are starting to enter into the. It should have been like that. They almost like the Yankees, dog. Like y'all just gotta always have somebody good, huh? Y'all just can't.
It's showtime. Like,
Y'all
no.
can't go through.
That's what it's built on. They've always had stars,
Bruh. I mean, how in the world do the Lakers get?
It's LA.
Maybe
man.
the second or the third best player in the league. Come on, dog.
It's LA.
Come on, man. Like
Death,
what?
Death,
Always.
Texas, and it's gonna be a mega star in LA all the time.
Always, bro. Always.
Like it wouldn't even be right if LA didn't have a superstar. It wouldn't even be right.
It wouldn't even be right, man.
Wouldn't it be right? I mean, the history of the Lakers. They always gonna have like that guy.
And the funny thing is, with AD gone, it's starting to open up. Even though AD was that guy, but it's starting to open up for other players like Jackson. What's that guy named Jackson? Something Jackson, the light-skinned dude.
Oh yeah.
He looks good. Hachimura,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Now his play done got up. And then even though the way Luka plays, he's not playing like LeBron's not gonna allow him to play like that. And Luka's not playing old school Luka where I'm gonna have the ball with 25 seconds of the 24 shot clock.
Yeah.
And I said it 25 seconds of the 24 shot clock.
Yeah, he showed he beating up the flow with the ball.
Yeah, but he's not doing that now with the Lakers.
Right.
And
right.
Now
It just crazy around, and I like that point where you're going. Somebody was me and somebody we were talking about this, and somebody was trying to tell me, Jacob, what up, Jacob?
What up, Jacob?
So I was trying to explain to one of my dudes. I'm like, dude, Luka is a bigger star than Anthony Davis. He was like, no, he not. I was like,
what?
Yes, he is. Like
he said, what? He said, no, he's not.
He said Anthony Davis is a bigger star than Luka. I said, you are out your mind.
What are you talking about? The stars of like the injured players?
Star power.
I mean, but he's saying the stars of like all the injured players.
No.
Like, what are you talking about? what are you talking about?
I say, dude, you talk about a 25-year-old who is a bucket machine.
Right.
Globally.
Right.
Man, ain't nobody checking for AD outside the continent of the United States, man. What are we talking about?
Nobody, dog.
Dude, man, you got AD messed up. Dude.
Here we go.
AD eyebrows are more famous than AD.
Here we go.
Jacob, Zion down 265.
Yeah, Zion looking.
I don't know what he's taking down there, but you know, maybe they done shut off Bourbon Street for
because of the Super Bowl. I think that was because of the Super Bowl. They just shut it down, so he couldn't really eat because there's too many people. See Jacob pulling me inside of it. See Jacob pulling me that. Nah, Jake, I'm not doing what you do, dog. But it was too crowded.
Zion gonna post up around the bread. Like, the bread is important to Zion. Nobody getting them butter rolls.
Oh man, but
Zion, I got the 265 out here. I'm proud of Zion.
Yeah, I'm proud of Zion. But no, man. But like I said, man, you like you was on something. Like you said, that's what it seems like. It just seemed like yeah, bro. And they would have gave him all the money. But you know what? Again, though, I still feel like, and I hate to go to, I just feel like if Luka it's up to the Lakers and let's be real. Lakers is the only team. Is the only team, right? I think Lakers are the only team that can get Zion and really build around him what he needs. Because they're like the Yankees. They're going to get everybody they need. I don't know how they do it, but they're going to do it.
LA is
Yankees, I mean, it's Lakers and Boston. They do it. Like, how did Boston get KG and all that? But at least Boston go through times where they don't.
Yeah, well, they suck for a long time.
They suck for Lakers tried that for 2 years.
LA is magical. Like, you have to just be in LA. It's like all the gambling capital I lost talking about Matthew Stafford. Well, ain't no way in the hell like this. Ain't no way in the hell Matthew Stafford gonna win a Super Bowl.
Right.
It's LA.
Right.
And then by the way, Odell Beckham show up in LA. Like, what are we doing? It's LA.
They get on my nerves. Look at the Dodgers. Look at the Dodgers now. Like
my point. It's LA.
It's LA though. I don't know what they do. They gotta have the stars. They gotta have the stars, man.
LA is magic. I'm just always like trying to understand. Just imagine being a superstar in LA.
In LA. And the thing is, and I won't even go to the point of go so far to say they're always doing something wrong or to get them when they cheat. No, they know how to draft them. They drafted Magic. Now, I don't know how they got that pick, but they drafted Magic.
LA.
What's the name? Saw some in Kobe.
It's LA.
Like, it's LA. They draw stars, bro. You can't. Then they get LeBron. When they got LeBron, it was like, all right, dog, I quit. You know
but again, I just think it's somebody. Everybody just wants to live in LA. Everybody want to go to LA. Like, dude, I'm gonna spend a year, 2 years I'm gonna sign a deal in LA.
So that's why I think they're gonna build just for that. And I think Luka might be able to win a chip. Think about it. Every star that LA has had has won a chip.
I can remember when,
go ahead.
I can remember when Shaq was like, I'm done with Orlando. I remember me and my brother, I said, no, he going to LA. He gonna be a Laker. Like, where else is he gonna go? Where else that big personality gonna go?
Right. Yeah. But right.
No, Jacob, they definitely don't want to play. This is where they kick it.
That's where they kick it. Side piece.
Kick it.
Yeah.
Dude, you can be in Walmart and bump into Chris Webber.
Yep.
You can be at Jack in the Box. KG will be in front of you.
Hey, don't go back in the day where all you had to do is just go to Lennox. You seen everybody there at Lennox, dog. Everybody was in Lennox.
Dude, I ran the Foot Locker at Lennox.
Oh,
dude, we used to keep out, and I hate cell phones went out during this time. We would go buy a disposable camera every day. Cause you never knew who was gonna be. You never knew who was gonna be in there. Dude, wow. I was in Foot Locker when we had to lock Snoop in the store doing Freak Need. Crazy.
You get him. He drove Embiid. That's crazy.
He must have had a Uber ambulance.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's LA, like I said. But every major star that's been there, Kareem, when Wilt got his first chip there, when he went there. Of course, Mr. Clutch. Then you got Kareem, Magic, Kobe, Shaq, LeBron got one.
Yeah, LA do something to you. I don't know if it's the water, it's the air, it's just being in LA, the 4-5, the PCH. Right. LA crazy.
Hey, Jacob, you might be the reason why he hurt. Joker hurt his knee in your car.
He can't even lay across the back seat.
That's why his knee messed up, Jacob, because of you. Because your car. He got in your car. That's why.
Yeah, I ain't even lie. Like sometimes, like me and Kobe talk, if we like do the duo or like we just, whatever we talk, or like if we do like a video, it's always beautiful in the backdrop.
Yeah.
He called me, it's storm or something. It'll be a cloud in the sky in LA.
That first time I went up there, I only been there once, and I went there for the Super Bowl. And every morning, dog, it was beautiful, dog. I stayed in some Airbnb, but when I woke up, you see the Hollywood sign. It was beautiful every day, even when it rained. It didn't rain. I'm lying. It didn't rain.
It didn't rain. It never rains in Southern California.
Hey, but real quick, before we move on, I'll tell you one funny story. When I got there, I caught an Uber, and I thought I was getting set up, dog. Caught an Uber there, right? Because I was picking up a car from Turo.
Yeah.
So he taking me to the place, store or whatever. And the guy I had to do from Turo, hey, we supposed to meet at such and such. We on time. We're gonna be there. He was like, hey, okay. He's like, well, I don't have. He's like, man, I'm probably be like 20 minutes late. So you can, like, dog, they dropped me off. I got 2 suitcases. Bruh, you need to be there. I'm not about to sit outside no store in LA and I don't know where I'm at. And mug, look, and I got these Jordans in the dog. You need to be there. I was going crazy.
And you probably had the wrong color on.
No, I made sure I didn't.
Probably one neutral.
Right. Thank God I did have some neutral. But look, and I purposely did that. But I had to bring the Chicago face, dog. Dog. Everybody keep it moving, player. I had to put that but look. So I finally get a car. Listen to this. I finally get a car that's dope. Bernard King. That's what Casino tip. That's dope, Jacob. But look, I'm driving. So I'm in the tour. I'm driving. I'm going to where I go. And I got on Waze, and that Waze said, all right, next, make a left in Crenshaw. Nope. Let me start this over and move it, but no, we ain't doing that. Make a left, or dog. It kept saying and it was getting dark. Like, oh, hell no, I ain't about to make. But turn out Crenshaw's alone, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Bro, all I heard was Crenshaw, though. All I thought was Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, it's some good size to Crenshaw.
I didn't know that, dog.
I just when they tell you go to Crenshaw and Slauson, that's where you need to work.
Okay.
That's where you need to work. That we need to work. Yeah.
Oh, I shoot in New Orleans. I was just in the Magnolia where it's gentrified now, but still, this is where Magnolia.
Yeah, they'll toe down Calio and all this stuff.
All right, man. Real quick. Ask you this. Just we talked about training camp a little bit. Braves. What's the prediction right now,
dude? Pitching and health.
Can Chris Sale? Max Fried gone. Can Chris Sale be that guy?
That's crazy. I had Chris Sale. Been so
yeah.
much.
Can Ronald Acuna stay healthy? Him, Albie, Austin Riley. Can them guys stay healthy? We know how good the Phillies are. We know kind of money the Mets spent.
Yeah, and the crazy Juan hit the home run as soon as he got there, dog. First at bat.
Yeah, I mean,
Can this Braves lineup be solid? Can our first baseman get back to what he was when he first got here? When we were like, oh my God, we lost Freddie. Like,
right.
Fine.
Yeah, I was good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, health. Like, can we get MVP Acuna back? How does he? He says he's not gonna play the game as reckless as he played a couple years ago, but now we need you still in base. We need you making those plays.
Yeah, that's what you.
Yeah, that's what you are. Like, don't start doing that to your game.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Okay, so we'll talk baseball more. We still got training camp. So you know how we always do. We got to end it with this question. So end it with a question. Y'all play along. This is the latest Jacob been here, so this will be fun with you, Jacob. You'll like this. Any sport now. Name a player who was either traded or signed off free agency with another team, and it just didn't look right.
Dude,
And I'm talking about this athlete has played with this team for a while, for the longest. You just know him.
Got
And
two
like,
off the dribble.
prime example, Jordan. Jordan is a prime example. Like we talking like something like that. When Jordan, even though I ain't gonna lie, Jordan playing in that Wizard, it looked weird. Like, but
Jordan played for the Wizards.
He's gonna say that. Jordan, he's gonna say that.
What was that? What happened?
But Jordan make any jersey and make it look hard.
I need proof Jordan played with Washington Wizards. I don't remember that.
So look, they
Dang.
already said Alan Page and Jared Allen.
Dude,
Like, that was weird. That was weird. I remember that.
as a lifelong Atlanta Hawk fan, to see Dominique Wilkins in that Clipper jersey, and then later on in a Celtic jersey,
Yeah,
broke my heart, dog.
Basketball
Broke
that was ugly.
my heart.
Yeah, I remember that. That was ugly.
Broke
Especially that
knee-
Celtics. This joker played Orlando. This joker played for Orlando, San Antonio, but that Boston was like, that was ugly.
His sworn enemy.
I'm gonna tell you the one for me. Patrick Ewing, when he played for the Seattle Seahawks, it was like,
oh yeah, he was in Super Sonic. Yeah, he was in Super Sonic.
I mean, Super Sonics. I'm sorry,
He was in
Seattle,
green and yellow. Oh yeah, that
Super
was
Sonics. My bad, Seattle Super.
that
You playing this blue and you played. You know what I'm saying? Knicks colors. You go to it, just like it don't look right. I remember. What's my guy name? Stuart Scott was like, he's like, Patrick Ewing's debut. He's like, it just don't look right. It just he said that.
Yeah. Now, I got a few in football. Yeah, Emmitt Smith with the Cardinals, definitely. That was ugly. He been wearing white and blue his whole life, and then he got that red Cardinals jersey. Yeah, that was terrible. Dude, Mike Vick in a Jets and Pittsburgh Steelers uniform.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. Then he wasn't wearing 7. Like he wearing 2 in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
then he had 1 in New York. I was like, what are we doing? One of the ugliest. And I just beat up Cam about this. Cam in that Patriot uniform.
That was
awful.
That was awful. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Like, you don't even nothing about Cam Newton say the Patriot way.
I'm gonna tell you, that
Nothing.
didn't look right. I mean, a long time ago, but when Eric Dickerson played for the Falcons, it was like, dog, what you doing?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
What you doing? Klay Thompson doesn't look right in a different jersey because of how good. I don't know, man. It ain't as bad though. I feel you. It ain't as bad to me.
He do look kind of funny in the
yeah.
Especially when they were the white. Yeah, he looked funny in that all white uniform. Rasheed Watt, I went to the game. The one day he played with the Hawks, I went to the game. You know what broke my heart too? And see, so I always hate not only when these players go to other teams and then they don't.
I'm with you, Jacob, right here.
They wear the number. Like when AI had to go to Denver, like he wasn't wearing AI 1.
No, he won 3.
He won 3. He went to Detroit.
He went to Detroit.
He went to Detroit and won.
I'm gonna say that jersey, that golden blue jersey, or the yellow and blue with
he wore 1 with the Detroit. Yeah. I hated that. And see, you looking at a guy like he should be a Sixer for life. Yeah. Why is AI bouncing around? And part of it was AI fault, but why is AI bouncing around?
You know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go backwards. I know it's like that was his first team, but Ozzie Smith in a Padres uniform, like, man, what was he doing? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I didn't. That
didn't look. It looked good.
Yeah, because he a Cardinal.
Yeah, that would look good. It's like
he's a Cardinal. Like, yeah.
I
don't like it.
Like currently, seeing Freddie Freeman in a Dodger uniform, it just do
Don't
something
look.
to me. It hurt my spirit. Hurt my spirit. 'Cause he's supposed to have been a lifer. He's supposed to be like Chipper. You know,
I'm gonna tell you another one. Yeah, you're right. He's supposed to be like Chipper, dog. When Gary Payton, not the Lakers, that didn't look right. Karl Malone didn't look right with the Lakers, but when Gary Payton played for the Milwaukee Bucks, it was like, huh?
Yeah.
It just didn't.
Yeah.
I'll go get 10 Oh, Jacob, that's the one right there. And I'm Whiteside. When he went to it was like, nah.
I didn't even like when he went to Cincinnati.
The Reds, it didn't look right with wearing 30. I know
Yeah,
you put it in the bottle. I was like, that don't look right.
Again, like Griffin, you should always wear 24.
You gotta wear 24, dog.
Like, I don't want none of your sneakers and they got 30 on the side. Like,
right.
I
Nah.
don't want your dad to shoot. You're 24.
And then another one that was crazy was when Elijah was playing with Toronto. It was like,
And that
don't look good.
and that ugly, with Toronto uniform was nice and ugly.
Ugly, dog. He over there playing center, trying to like, come on.
Yeah, the dream shake didn't work no more.
It went.
Wasn't nobody follow for that no more.
Yeah, dog. That Joker had a dream misty.
Yeah, no. Nobody follow that. They would do it with him. They were like, yeah, whatever, dog.
They go back and forth with him.
Yeah. So soon you throw that, I'm gonna slap that to half court.
Yeah, what was it? My bad. It was the Dream Frosty. That's what he had.
I'm slapping that. Now, one personal for me, man. I wish I had it. It's in one of these boxes over here. So, that doggone when Quincy Carter was going through, what he was going through, he ended up with the Jets.
Yeah.
And I remember when Quincy was like, "Hey, dog, got one of these Jet jerseys. I don't want that."
I'm good, dog.
I don't want that. I eventually got one, but it was like later on after his career was over. But I was like,
speaking of that, I was glad he left, but Brett Favre in a Jets uniform was like,
yeah, it was all bad.
It didn't look.
It was all bad.
It didn't look good, man. It didn't look good, but
it was all bad.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I was thinking about that, man. Just like people with certain teams, and it's like,
yeah.
Like,
and as a person who is just a Jersey guy who always was in the Jersey by Jersey, I'm like, once you kind of leave a team, yeah, Jacob, it's a tough road for old Quincy Carter.
Yeah, man.
Shout
out to Quincy though.
Shout out to our dude.
That's our guy. What's crazy is I hate to admit Pippen should have been Bull for life, but he looked cool with the Rockets.
I didn't like no Rocket uniforms.
He looked when he was with the Blazers, that jump was hard right there. It was like, okay, they look.
See, I like the Blazers because it was still black and red.
It was still black and red. Yeah.
Black and red. So it gave Bull vibes a little bit. But that Houston Rocket, they were the ugly Houston Rocket uniforms.
When they changed their jersey to the Rocket and they had that little ugly rocket on there. Remember that?
Yeah, they blue with them gray stripes.
Yeah, all of them look ugly. King, Drexler. I was like, man, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I call that the Steve Francis jersey. That thing was ugly.
And then Kevin Garnett in a Brooklyn Nets jersey. It's like
him and Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce and the Washington Wizards. Like it was just like, all right, man, just give it up, dog.
Yeah, they Draymond telling them, but they don't love you. You ain't Kobe. They don't love you like that.
They don't love. You see, Paul Pierce said, "Wait till you do your farewell." He's like, "I'm gonna get you." Jeremiah said, "I'm not doing one." Here go another one. I know it worked out. Jacob, here's one for you. I don't know why now if you was a hockey fan, but when Adam Oates went to Boston,
went to the Bruins.
Bruins.
They went to the Bruins.
Yeah, I was like, come on, dog. Even when Brett Hall went to the Minnesota North Stars, like like what?
Yeah. Just again, certain guys, certain jerseys. Like you should always, yeah.
Don't let me throw up. The Detroit. Oh,
Yeah.
the whole
Red, red,
Cody's.
red wing jersey just didn't look right.
Nah, he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Look, that's like you said with Dominique going to the Celtics because Red Wings. I hated the Red Wings with Stevie Eiserman and
Yeah,
Fedorov.
fire jersey though. Forever fire
Yeah,
jersey.
the jerseys is fire, but I hated them. Bob Probert. Remember Bob Probert, Jacob? Why I hated the, and you couldn't beat the Red Wings, man. That was our nemesis.
It was tough.
And the Blues, man, like when he went there, it was like he went where? Yeah, it's like I said, man. You just think about that stuff, man. When they just make you go back and be like, ugh.
Yeah, what a time.
Yeah, what a time. But all right, man.
This was great.
It was I ain't gonna lie, man. It was fun to be back.
This was therapeutic.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah, it was
definitely
therapeutic.
It was
Definitely.
very therapeutic, dog.
It's time. It's time.
But hey, you know what it is, man. When y'all hear this music, you already know what it means. I miss music. Always good to hear this music. Blues, yep. First of all, man, I want to give a shout. I want y'all to stay cool because you might give a shout out to everyone, and hey, you might be one of them. First off, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you all happy, upset, mad. We didn't even give a stop it today, but it went with it. It was therapy. We're not gonna get nobody to stop it. I think we gave too many. You know what I'm saying? Without saying stop it. So we just gonna leave it at that, Maceo. Next week we'll be back with our stop it. But also, first, thank you guys. Just thank you for everything, Lord. Also, I want to thank my guy co-host Maceo, man. Appreciate you, dog. What up, Mace? You got anything to say?
Everybody. NFL Combine. Spring training. NBA. Plenty of sports, everybody. Stop talking about this the worst time of the year.
College basketball heating up.
Yeah, man. March Madness Selection Sunday.
NBA.
We'll be here before we know it. Let's go.
NBA getting real. And then the fact that now we got Unrivaled. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go.
Yep. Shout out to Doc for coming on, man. And then shout out to congrats, Doc, again. Shout out to my guy Jacob for coming on. Cuz appreciate you for coming on. Who we had Middlebrooks coming on. We had Vincent the Fantasy Guru. We had Marlon come on. We had Antoine come on. No, I'm missing somebody else. But everybody else and everybody who's listening and watching as a podcast, we appreciate you. Also want to shout out to my lovely children, my nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunties, grandparents, play cousins. Hey, man, love on family, man. Love them while they can feel it. Love them while they still alive. Hey, eat good, drink responsibly, watch sports. Like May said, you got all this sports going on, man. Watch it. But until then, next week, same time, same show, same crazy host, same sports nonsense. When you miss me, I'm out. Peace. I ain't even talking about the shoes I got, Mace.
Man, I saw Cub do the unboxing, man.
Yeah.
I saw y'all got the threes and what else y'all get?
So I got the same as I got the military blues boys. I was complaining, dog. Them joints hard. I didn't know they was hard as they are.
Y'all got an option to pick.
If they had it your side, we got that late. So, cuz we know, I don't know if cuz is there, but we know now from here on out, when they say come at 11, we went there at 11:30. We know to come at 10:53. We gonna make sure, bruh. Mace, I got real quick. I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say it. I got a hoodie that I can't fit. I'm trying to sell it on. I can't fit, but I got a hoodie I can't fit, and I don't even know what the name of it because it's not in the store or online. A Jordan hoodie, $500. It had a price tag on it, $550.
Yeah, you might not want to sell it because it's probably not something that they released it.
Now it was not. Well, I don't know. Now it's worth $590.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you hadn't seen it, it's probably something because like when they have stuff like that, that's a lot of stuff that won't like when they do. That's a lot of stuff that probably won't be coming out. That's probably part of like a line next year in the fall.
And maybe you know what? You might be right.
I'm telling you, I worked in retail. I'm telling you what's going on.
My friend, she got a skirt. So somebody else is there. They got a skirt. So lady friend she got a skirt that's worth $700. I'm like, what? Jordan brand? We like, what the heck?
Dude, go to trophyroom.com.
Go to who?
Oh, that's crazy. Go to Trophy Room, the store, market store. Just look at the prices in the store. Dude, it's a waiting line to get it like Trophy Room. Like when you go down to Orlando, dude, you have to like register. It's not like no walk up. Register to come in. It's like boutique, and just Google Trophy Room and just take the virtual tour.
I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna show you the hoodie. Yeah. But it's mad extra small. Like I can't, like my daughter can't fit it. It's like extra small.
It's on that skinny. It's on the skinny side.
But I let me grab this because we didn't have that many options as it was.
Right.
I grabbed it, dog, and they like I said, the price actually went up from the tag. It says $550. I took it to Nike. It actually went up to $590, but it's not on that market. It's not on. I don't know.
It's probably something for like slated like late release.
Oh man!
As a matter of fact, like I say, send me a picture. I send it to Felicia, my homegirl that work at Nike. She worked on Nike campus in Portland. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send you.
Ask her what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a pic. But all right, man, we out. Peace.
What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.